Today, our community is coping with the loss of a valued member of our Tempe family, a firefighter, Tommy Arriaga. He passed away early this morning after a long battle of colorectal cancer. Tommy was a true example of an individual dedicated to this community and his family. He is survived by his wife, Monica, and his two daughters, Miranda, age 7, and Madeline, age 3. Our first responders bravely provide relief in any type of emergency and are everyday heroes that we must continue to honor and support. These are the people in our community who put their lives on the line and vow to protect our community every day. Tommy began his career with the City of Tempe's Fire Medical Rescue Department in 2014. He was proud to serve our community and wear the uniform. He was so committed to his service that he worked to become a member of the Hazardous Materials Response Team, where he served from 2016 to 2019. Unfortunately, that's when Tommy was diagnosed with cancer. Tommy's death represents Tempe's Fire Medical Rescue's second line of duty death. We, as a city, take his passing very seriously, and full honors will be extended throughout his service. Today, on behalf of myself personally and our city council, as well as the city of Tempe, we ask that you keep our community, our department, and Tommy's family in your thoughts and in your prayers as we mourn his loss. Thank you.
Thank you very much for being here today. My name is Greg Ruiz. I'm the chief here at Tempe Fire Medical Rescue. As you all know, we are here to address the passing of firefighter Tommy Arriaga, but more importantly, we are here to honor the attitude, spirit, and determination Tommy exhibited through his life and his career. Tommy fought an extremely courageous battle with colorectal cancer until the end, was ready to beat it, to not let it take him down. With his passing, this is only the second time in our history as a department that we have suffered a line of duty death. He is an example of what it means to be a true hero, not only to his wife Monica and to his two beautiful daughters, Miranda age 7, Madeline 3, but to all who are honored to wear a uniform and serve this community. Tommy joined our fire medical rescue family in 2014 and became a hazardous materials technician in 2016. Tommy's infectious attitude and smile made him a joy to work around. He demonstrated immense pride in serving the citizens of Tempe and all surrounding communities. I know, because I hired him. We have a motto in our department, and it is to live your interview. Do what you said you would do when you couldn't wait to get hired and ride on the fire truck. Tommy did just that. He lived his interview every single day. Tommy was honored as the Tempe South Rotary Club's Outstanding Firefighter Employee and/or Employee of the Year on February 28th for his dedication to the community, city, and this department. Though he did not make it to the banquet, he sent a video message. His message to anyone battling cancer was to not quit. As he said, don't ever roll over. And that is exactly what he did, all the way up until this morning. Tommy had final words of advice for his brothers and sisters in the fire service, and they were this: it's cool to be clean. What he means by this is to remember to do the following: properly decontaminate after fires, wear your respiratory protection during overhaul, fill out your exposure forms, and clean your turnouts. Let us learn, as a department and as a profession, from Tommy's courageous fight and his words of wisdom to prevent this from ever occurring again. We have faced a great deal of loss the past few years here in Tempe Fire Medical Rescue and as the city of Tempe. We have come together as a family following each loss, and their memories have made us stronger. We will do the same for Tommy. We will be Tommy strong. Thank you.
Obviously a very emotional time for all of us here. At this point, we will open up if anybody does have any additional questions. I know there were a tremendous amount of requests coming in from the media this morning, so we'd be happy to answer any questions at this time. It's always a tough question when faced with any type of firefighter death or death of a family member, because that's what this is. This truly is a family. So everybody right now is pulling together, making sure that we're supporting each other, we're taking care of each other, but most importantly that we're taking care of Tommy's family. And so right now, that's our main focus, to make sure Tommy's family's doing well, and then to take care of each other. Absolutely. Actually, I'm going to put him on the spot. My apologies. I'd like to bring up Deputy Chief Carman, who actually had the opportunity to work on the same truck as his captain, and can express more about his character and about some of the other things that Tommy did during his life and career.
Hello, I'm Deputy Chief Carman. I was Tommy's captain. He spent some of his time on probation, which is the first year of his employment here with me. And then after probation, Tommy was able to work with me for the remainder of his career here in the backseat as a firefighter on the fire truck that we were on, engine 277 and engine 272 together. As far as Tommy's time that what he did outside the fire station, there's a picture right here that reflects him. This is him on his own time. Tommy liked to go frequently, not only to his daughter's preschool, but all his friends who had little kids, to show them what it was like to be a firefighter and show them what they looked like in gear, and to stop, drop, and roll, and all those other things that we've all learned along the way. He took immense pride in it. This job really defined Tommy and played a huge part, and he was so proud of it. So he loved being with kids and showing them what we do. He was very proud of it. Tommy also spent a lot of time mentoring people that were interested in this job. We have a cadet program here, but he spent time at the community college as well, just investing in people who wanted to be in the position that he was in. Anything else? Any other questions? In terms of what more could be done, the question was what more can be done to prevent this from happening. This is something that's become an epidemic, in the fire service. We're hearing about it more and more. It's not the first one here in the valley. There's no simple answer. I wish there was. All we can do is control the things that we know that we can to limit our exposure. You heard Chief Ruiz a little bit earlier talking about some of those things, making sure that we wear our respiratory protection, decontamination, which is a simple basic car wash after we get done with a fire. And honestly, I think it's honoring Tommy. That's the way that we start doing this, is we honor people like Tommy and make sure that they don't die in vain, and carry out our promises to make sure that we can do whatever we can to prevent this from happening again. Sure, it's Kyle, K-Y-L-E, last name's Carman, C-A-R-M-A-N. Sure.
So if there are no further questions, again, we truly, truly appreciate all of you coming out here today. We understand the community wants to do a tremendous amount right now and express their condolences to Tommy Arriaga's family. What we ask is please go to our website at tempe.gov/fire. We'll have additional information on there. Also, if you'd like to send cards, please send them to our administration building at 1400 East Apache Boulevard, and we'll share those with the family. Again, we're trying to make sure we're taking care of the family as much as possible and each other. So we will provide additional outlets and information for people if they'd like to honor Tommy as well. If they'd like to, they're more than welcome to leave memorial items at the statue. We often know that people like to leave flowers, balloons, cards, sentiments, and they're more than welcome to do that as well. And if there are no other further questions, we truly appreciate your time here, and thank you.